Well, welcome. What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? It is Drake, Mr. D713. We're back again with BTG, Baylor the Great, as well as Leah with Take Up Space Pod. But, all in all, we're here today for, I think we got a name, Black Horror and Humor, or Black Horror Humor.
Black Horror Humor.
Black Horror Humor, baby. And, thank y'all so much for joining us. This is something that we love. We hope y'all love it as much as we love it, but we love this. Having people who look like us and come from somewhat similar backgrounds and traditions, and where we can share our love for horror movies. And we're some funny motherfuckers. So this is going to be a treat. Tonight, we're fucking with a 2017 film. It's a Stephen King film as well. It was from one of his novels, of course, and it's Gerald's Game. So this is a recommendation from Baylor. So, I think he has some close ties with Baylor's Game to an extent, but we're going to get into it tonight. How y'all feeling about it?
I haven't seen this, and I saw the preview, and I was like, I don't know how ready I am for this, but I know that I'm not going to go into the woods by myself anytime soon.
Oh, this ain't got shit to do with the woods, darling. There's gonna be some whole other shit.
So you haven't seen it?
I thought she saw this shit.
I told y'all last week. I have not seen it, and it took everything in me not to watch it this whole week.
Maybe we should have wrote that down. But yeah, this is about to be a treat. This is, you ain't gonna see it coming. That's the point. You ain't gonna see it coming. This is gonna be nice.
I'm just like,
I've seen it before. Yeah. I've seen it. I watched it twice. How many times have you watched it, Bailey?
I watched it twice too.
Okay. So give you a little feedback. Gerald's Game, once again, 2017. TVMA, mature audiences only. And we're getting this in HD. It's gonna be like an hour and 43-minute runtime. This is when her husband's sex game go wrong. Dun dun dun. Jessie, handcuffed to a bed in her remote lake house, faces warped visions, dark secrets, and a dire choice. Cast: Carla Gugino. We're going with that. Bruce Greenwood, Henry Thomas, director Mike Flanagan. And just letting you know, tell us when to go, baby. Y'all ready?
And that's a good plate too that she gave it to him.
Oh, babe.
She out there set tripping.
That boy spent $800 on steak.
Right.
Hey, can I say it?
Yeah. You already know, man.
Okay.
Come on now.
They be doing that
yeah.
shit up here. My wife got on me one time. I'm like, our neighbor left the door open. I should close it. Baby, they do that up here. What?
You gotta tell me the benefit of that, because I will never understand that.
It's a culture thing.
I can rock with you. Not that I would do it, but I can rock with you if you say, all right, I'm closing my door, but I don't lock it. That's one thing. But leaving that mug cracked open? Oh no.
No, that door was open.
No, that's what I'm telling you. They leave that door wide open, bro. And I'm like, not only people can walk in this hole.
I will say this about this movie. This movie showed me that I definitely can make a horror movie. I definitely can.
I think we can. I think we all can.
I can't say that I've ever trusted a person this much.
Man, like, I'm this type of guy, 100%. But this shit make you look at shit a totally different way, man.
Don't it?
Boy.
For sure.
Let me do some jumping jacks after this shit.
And the red flag was the red door you forgot to close.
Don't shut your mouth, baby. You got a newbie in here.
Well, one can assume.
Got that titanium.
No, she's not okay. Undo one of the cuffs or something. Yep, she's freaking out.
Yeah. She is not turned on.
At all. That's a turn on.
She got turned on at all. That thing
She's really
dried
freaking out
out.
right now.
Yeah, it's over.
It's kind of ruined the mood though.
Yeah, took that extra strength.
I will
Shit,
kick those
man.
bedposts off the bed.
Baby. I've worked for repo. That's some real shit right there.
Yeah. There's no way you can lift it off, so you gotta use your leg strength to kick that bad boy over.
You see them eating little bitty legs.
If she can lift his body, she gonna find enough strength inside of her to kick that bedpost off.
To look how that
You
bedpost
right.
is part of that damn
You right
that
about
The
the
bed
strength. You right
frame.
headboard.
about the strength.
Yeah, you ain't about to kick that bed. That bed, that's real wood right there.
Listen,
Yeah.
if a woman can lift a car off her baby, if you are in a state of panic,
She ain't got no baby.
listen,
Well,
no,
but
but she
look,
want to
no,
live.
Drake, what she's saying is absolutely true because we really gonna see how strong she is.
I know, but I remember how she got us. She's strong in a different way.
Yeah.
Now I could rip that motherfucker off, and maybe Leah. We got some thighs on you, but her, she ain't got enough. She ain't, you know what? She a woman. She can do whatever she want to do when she put her mind to it. How about that?
Nigga Gerald is asleep.
Gerald is leaking.
That nigga could
Why the blood
go.
look like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I
Did we have
told
a
you they can't
conversation?
get. Yep. They can't get the scary movie blood correct.
Get some more
Right?
steak.
Shit, you was talking.
You got some more steak?
And
Oh,
she look, you just saw the defeat in her face.
oh, really? But what's going on right here? What's happening with your mans? Nah, I'm not.
Why is he leaking?
I'm not. Not at all. Oh shit. Let me just get a little sniff. Okay, I got you.
She better tell loud for he tried to check out that filet mignon.
Okay, let me just, man, you ain't doing that. Let me go on.
Oh, I would take
See, I
something.
used to use kibble and bits, but you didn't give me that steak. Yeah, this shit.
Oh yeah, this is that healthy white meat.
Rest.
She is having a psychotic break.
Man, quick.
You ain't
Right.
seen
It's only been a
shit.
couple of hours.
You ain't seen
Look,
shit yet, though.
you know that marriage ain't shit. She went straight there.
Right?
Hey, he died.
What? Ooh.
Sad thing is,
Why is he this well prepared? Why is he
Yeah,
this well prepared?
that's scary, ain't it?
Right?
that's the point I'm getting at. The sad thing about it, this is a movie. I have, well, I don't say I have it on my person, but there's actually documented forensic evidence of motherfuckers doing this shit right here, just as fucking casual and smooth, like it ain't shit to their own fucking kids, man. That's what I be telling you. Those emotional abuse cases are so much worse, man. Hey, oh my god! Oh my god!
What the hell?
And he just got a smooth. Nothing happened.
So Lee, you ain't gonna just even like acknowledge this motherfucker licking on the toes and shit. I forgot about that shit. I knew it was a dog, but I didn't.
Dog ate off half his face.
Oh, his ass up.
Yeah. That dog
Yeah,
waiting on that fresh blood.
Don't
it'd
believe
be
me
a
now,
fucked up
dog.
time. Look, it'd be a fucked up time if if that nigga Gerald woke up. Gerald wake up like, God damn.
The fuck going on here?
No, ma'am. Go with the dog. Just go. White people just can't.
Never pull off the mask. It's not that important.
Man, worst thing to do, drive while you sleeping.
Yeah, worse than driving drunk.
Yep.
I've been in multiple sleep accidents.
I'm smart. I'll pull over. I'm not parking a silk.
I roll the windows down to shoot some gum.
Right. Put some music on.
Bang some gospel music.
This girl put on some Rance Allen. He'll keep you up.
Who's that?
Just a little bit longer. She ain't got no energy in her system.
Woo! Damn.
Yep. Ready to meet your maker, girl. I don't like that. Like everything in my heart just. Oh no, Jesus! Oh.
How far ahead am I of you? Shit, I keep pausing.
Oh. Oh.
We gotta get this shit back in sync, man. Shit.
Drake, you see the cops, right? I mean, not the cops, but you see the flashlights.
Yeah, I see him now. Okay, I see him right now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh. He grabbed her and whispered her name. I was not prepared.
He hit that mouse.
First of all, Drake, we not gonna do this.
That motherfucker got some chapped lips.
That's what you call facing your fears.
I'm gonna tell you that shit won't happen in real life.
No, it don't.
Look at that right now. So, how we feeling?
So what do we take away from that?
Don't be no punk.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's life or death.
Right.
You do not need people to come and save you. Have enough gum. If you need somebody to come save you, you deserve to die. Like, save yourself. Learn how to save yourself. Regardless of whatever the situation is, learn how to save yourself.
In the midst of that, she somewhat forced herself to deal with her secrets.
Trauma.
I think that was good to kind of have that in there because some people have hidden it away. And so I say the movie is good in that we all have to kind of, it does now, mind you, it's not going to happen in 2 or 3 days.
Right.
At least it didn't for me when I had to deal with my trauma. Mm-hmm. That took months and a long time to just unpack. And so, but I wasn't put in a life or death situation to have to where death was imminent. But I think that her taking time to unpack all the stuff that she had pressed down, especially when she realized that her dad was gaslighting her and setting her up.
Heavy, man.
Like that scene is like, how many times had he done this? And where he has the script down pat, like it is perfect. Like no, he wasn't stumbling through it. He was smooth, easy, like drinking water.
It was a sociopath. Usually they are. It's to the point where, if I go from start to finish, start a little slow. It's very suspenseful throughout that whole film, okay? Mm-hmm. And those gradual jump scares and just like what Baylor and I was talking about that part when that wasn't even a jump scare. That was like goosebumps getting to you type of a feeling, that was beyond, that was horror right there. Like that motherfucker in that corner just looking.
Posted.
That's the lurk. I'm like, yep. Yo, because you know something's there, and you can't your eyes are trying to
That
adjust.
motherfucker stepped out the back.
Oh, and that leaning, I
It's
can't.
like this. You don't see shit. You just around the corner. Then next, you know.
Yeah, because your eyes start adjusting to it, and it's
Like,
like, no. Heck no.
But even with the dog, man, it's like you saw this shit. Like, you don't get me wrong, because once again, bitch, why you leave the door open? Maybe we could avoid it. See, it doesn't come to me. I always say, what could have? I was like, one way, how to get out of it. I love how we get out of it, but I have to be Mister. I wouldn't have done that before. You know what I mean? That's where you fucked up. Leaving that damn door, feeding the damn dog, that pissed me off. Leaving the door open, that pissed me off. Just let the motherfucker bust the nut. That he probably wouldn't even been there. But the motherfucker was stressed out. He took the Viagra. We'll end up just holding out. But you know what? Thankfully with her, she was able to deal with the shit she needed to deal with to make the where she needed to be. And her hand a little fucked up, but other than that, she could be okay. I think so. She got the little twist at the end. You know, it's just she made it. But
I gotta say this. I gotta say no. She didn't want that dry desert dick. She just didn't want it.
Well, hey, you know, but why did you come out there then? She should have said that at the get-go. If we're gonna talk about that situation, because that's what he was like, man. Why would you want to come out here in the first place?
That's what it talks about, like being your biggest advocate. I think that she didn't have the agency she needed to be successful as an independent person. Her success or her happiness was always dependent on his situation. And so I think she felt obligated as a wife, like he talked about, she felt obligated as a wife to like try, because she said that he ain't touched her in months. So maybe if I do what he likes, if I do this, blah, blah, blah. But I would have stopped it when he put the second handcuff on, because that's when her eyes start watering. Like, I really liking this.
Like if you didn't
I'm not really feeling this, and
if you didn't feel comfortable in that moment, I absolutely agree.
Yeah, like I feel like even though she's like, yes, I want to try something nice, blah blah blah, but there would have been a serious conversation about boundaries. But to hold a secret, like where her husband doesn't even know that she
exactly.
That's I feel like a lot of times if there's trauma, you don't resolve it, it can lead to unhealthy sexual behaviors. Yeah. So you have to be able to
make sure I'll Google it, make sure I'm saying the right thing.
You have to be able to talk about it, and you have to be able to work through it, and so that you can get to a resolution. Otherwise,
absolutely agree.
And that's triggers happen without people knowing, and handcuffs are triggers for her, but he didn't know that. He just wants to get his rocks off.
All right. Where handcuffed? Did he ever let that? Did daddy really handcuff her though? I don't think the daddy ever handcuffed her.
He said that they handcuffed her because she used to sleepwalk.
Really?
You didn't hear that?
Damn. Fuck, you gonna handcuff a child because they sleepwalk? This is the dumbest shit. Y'all heard it, but I didn't think they really.
Well, I knew a girl who said her dad got mad at her and zip tied her to a bed. I was like,
I used to sleepwalk. That shit's scary. That's another reason I didn't want to live in a place with stairs. I sleep. Well, I don't know if I still do it, but I remember waking up one day and I was peeing on the front door as a kid. Yeah, I was sleepwalking. I was like, I did it several times, but this one particular time on the front door, like I don't know, and I'm out. And
wait. We're not about to gloss over that.
No, we're about to go back to it. So what's the number one thing you should not do to a sleepwalker?
Wake them up.
So wait.
I don't know what you say. He cut out.
No. Yeah, my thing. Y'all asked me 50 million questions about my sleep paralysis, but you sleepwalking and pissing on the goddamn front doorstep.
Man, shit was crazy, bro. I never forget. My mom and my brother were both standing up yelling at me, and I like snapped out. And I was so mad because the only thing in my head was like, why the fuck y'all got me up here? What the fuck y'all doing to me? Like, I knew, because it was like I was in the bed asleep. Next thing I know, I'm on the front door. I'm thinking they put a prank on my ass, like, and like still, it took me like 4-5 days for them to like, no, you were sleepwalking. I wasn't sleepwalking. They're like, yeah, we tell you all the time you sleepwalk. And shit, probably deal with some trauma and some shit I was dealing with as a child. Like, go back and listen to season 1. But it was like, but
wait. So you said they said that you always sleepwalk. I'm really asking this question. What's a successful sleepwalk? Do you actually go back to bed?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
But the only time that I've actually seen sleepwalk is like Step Brothers.
Right.
That's the only time I've ever seen.
They made humor out of that shit, but it's kind of like that on some real shit.
So you really just be out here just doing stuff.
Yep.
But sleep.
The shit really scary. You know, like now I'm thinking like that shit is scary itself right there. Cause like you open doors the whole night. I used to talk like, and that's what I'm saying. My mom, I used to do that to my mother. She used to have conversations in her sleep. Now my aunt, she also talked in her sleep, have full fucking conversations with people like in the shit. But and like with me, this is I don't think I've done it in years. I don't think I've done it since I've been even with my wife. We've been together shit for 2006. But yeah, it's like one of them things like it's freaky. Cause just imagine any of y'all, like you just waking up on and you walking, you fully on your 2 feet and you just wake up. What the fuck going on? You know what I mean? Like you still in whatever you wearing and shit, but you on, let's say you outside, you know what I mean? But when other people tell, like, you don't believe when other people tell you was walking around, and I wasn't walking around. What the fuck you talking about, man?
I feel like that would be scary on the other side because
it is
to see,
and they're talking to me and they're trying to like, what the fuck is up? Like Brandon, and I'm like, well, Drake, whatever you want to call me, but it's like nothing, and I just turn around and then I get back into bed, and I wake up maybe 30 minutes later.
I don't know what I would do if my kid was sleepwalking. Like I would freak out. I would like, I don't know what'd be worse, sleep paralysis or sleepwalk.
Sleep paralysis by far is the worst thing ever created.
I would go with him, but the thing about it would come from Leah's perspective though. Peep game. Let's say, because what's going to happen is either that, whatever you like, you see your child is on sleepwalking, and you wake your child up and they just start screaming like top of their lungs, or just scream. Like I was mad. I was like, what y'all doing? Like it was like, it wasn't like, oh, I was in general. I was like on 10, like. Because it was
like, I can understand the panic, but I'm talking about from my perspective.
No, that's what I'm talking about. My mother probably was scared out her fucking wits seeing me because what the fuck I'm doing peeing on the front door in the first place? That's some weird ass fucking behavior. Then when they see I'm still fucking asleep, when I turn around and shit, my eyes closed and shit. You know what I mean?
I be praying the blood of Jesus. I'm telling you, yeah. I can't do it. Yeah. I can't do it.
Like I said,
but I'm just like, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would be able to. I'm glad I don't have to deal with either one of those. But
yeah, because you know, if you get sleep paralysis for the first time, you wouldn't know to kick out of it, and there's like a strategy of kicking out of it. Where before I didn't know what that shit was. I was just, and I could feel it too coming on. Like it wouldn't, you know, it's not every night, but I could feel my body. Like it's kind of like if your car overheat and you hear it shaking and you know it's about to cut off. It feels like that. But you could like prevent it by just staying up.
Sir, what? Like you just up taking no-dos so you don't get
like that paralysis? Was a poor ass fucking response right there, brother. Oh yeah, just still wait.
Oh my gosh.
That's a horrible fucking
reaction. I thought with a good ending.
Yes. Like, you know, you drink, you take a run.
And let me tell you, it's gotten so bad. Like, all right, so my earliest my earliest notice of it was the 4th grade at my granny house, and I just remember the first time feeling it. I got scared. I thought it was something. I thought it was Freddie. That's what I thought at the time. I'm in the 4th grade. And I thought it had something to do with Freddie. All I know is that I had an image of my grandmother's house, but it was like very hollow. And it was like, basically like in black and white. So at this point, not knowing, I'm actually hallucinating. And so I'm hearing noises. And then after that, I just remember waking up in the morning. Mm-hmm. And from then on, it's gotten worse to where like whatever just happened 30 seconds ago is going to replay in my head in that image. And then it gets to the point where I think something is happening to me. Like I think somebody's looking at me. Or I think someone's walking towards me or something like that. So it gets worse. Yeah, exactly.
See.
And then that's when I think one time I really had like a panic attack, and I kicked out of it with a lot of force. And then since then, that's when I figured out I have to rock my body. It's kind of like you're warming it up, like you rock one way real hard, and then so you get to the top, you rock the other way, and then you just kick out of it.
Sir, I do not envy your wife. I'm just letting you know.
I can't tell you about sleepwalking.
She actually seen it for herself, because 9 times out of 10, when I would go through it, she would be either asleep or like just not paying attention. So when I felt it coming on one night, I woke her up and I said, "Look, just watch me, and she did, and she said, yeah, it looked like you were struggling to like you were like smothered, and she was like, you were like moving like side to side, and to me, I was saying, help, move me. But she couldn't hear me. She said my mouth was completely closed.
Oh my! That is a fresh take of hell. I do not know.
I'm praying tonight. No. I'm praying for all of us.
No,
especially
like
you,
I can't. Well, thank you everyone. That has been another episode of Black Fork Humor. I am Leah.
I am Mr. D713 or Drake.
And I am Gerald's agent.
Let us know what you think about the movie Gerald's Game. You can watch it yourself on Netflix. Real quick before we get out of here, what grade are you giving this movie, or a rate of 1 through 10?
I'm giving it a 9.5.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I give it A-.
You give it A-?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I actually like it was good for what it was. As a horror movie, I would probably have to give this movie like a 7.5.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're true on that one.
As a horror movie, I would have to give this movie a 7.5. I think that it was a good setup, a good plot. Like there are demons that we do have to face. We shouldn't have to be in a life or death situation to face them. And I mean, the end was kind of cheesy, but I'm glad that she was able to face it in the end. But it has some good jump scares in it, and some good suspenseful moments. But as a horror movie itself, I was gonna give it a 6, but I give it a 7.5 because I think that it was well executed.
Once again, I think the best way to say it for horror movie, if this is on Lifetime, this is a Lifetime horror movie. Best way to put it. Lifetime movie channel horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, but it was a little graphic though.
That's what I'm saying. But
that's why it couldn't be on Lifetime. Does that why?
I think it could have been on Lifetime. Lifetime be having some crazy shit.
No, I think that this is if Lifetime actually spent money on their movie production.
Agreed.
I will put this on FX. I will put this on FX.
Yes, FX. Yes, definitely an FX movie, like FX or FXX. Yes. But I would give it. But the actors were great. They did their part. She played both roles very well. So
look, how many speaking roles did they have? 3?
She was definitely 3 characters.
Yeah.
They only had 3 people speaking in the whole movie, I believe.
Two characters.
Yeah,
And the crazy Moonlight Man.
he spoke at the end.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but for the one set and then going back and having to deal with that. So, major takeaway: go to therapy.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, can we give a
Go
shout out to
therapy.
our to the supporting cast, the dog?
Yeah.
Man. Hey.
Don't
Hey,
feed no stray dogs. They
Close
keep-
your doors. Close
Oh
your doors.
yeah, definitely close the damn doors.
Yes.
And please consult a physician before
And turn your
popping that
Apple
bullshit.
Watch on, goddammit.
Right. Like
That show would have helped a lot.
Right. Call emergency service like that.
Charge
Come on.
your phone too, because Apple Watch wouldn't work but unless you had a newborn, where it had the service within it. But
Yeah, just be better and know your boundaries. Because
Know
ain't no
yourself.
way he would have put handcuffs on me.
Well, you know what we didn't talk about?
What?
We got to count our black people. We had a black judge.
We had 5
We
black
did.
people. It was the black judge, and it was 4 black people in the jury. I mean, in the audience. I counted. Unless I counted. Trust me. I was like, I'm on that.
That was
And
in
it had
Louisiana, I hope.
had a black person in power too. Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we're getting out of here. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been another rendition of Black Horror Humor.
Horror humor.
Eventually,
the
we're gonna
lights
have
on.
play them
bruh.
cartoons.